Today we'll be reviewing the 2021-2022 Canadian men's third jersey. This jersey was worn a number of times during qualifying. Probably the most notable time was during the game against Mexico in the snow. Canadian men have always had a tough time against Mexico, and this was one of the first wins they had in a long time. Back to the jersey itself. One is an authentic replica and the other one is purchased from Dhgate. There are some subtle differences between the two and some notable differences. Let's go through it together and you'll be able to tell which one is worth 150 plus and which one is worth 20 bucks. The most notable thing is the pattern on the sleeves. The one on the left is from the authentic jersey and the one on the right is actually the knockoff from Dhgate. The knockoff has a much more pronounced pattern. The authentic one, the pattern is so subtle that you really can't tell from far away. You have to be really up close to notice the pattern. One of the biggest differences between the jerseys is the quality of the numbers and letters. On the image, the one on the bottom is the knockoff, but the pictures don't do it justice. The knockoff letters are very cheap and they look like they're going to come off in the wash. They're very plasticky and shiny. Funny enough, both jerseys are made in Thailand, with the difference being the one on the left indicates that it's slim fit and the one on the right doesn't. Just something to look for if you're trying to spot the difference between a knockoff or an authentic jersey. This is the tag for the authentic jersey. Keep an eye on that product code DM8671. I'll be coming back to that later in the video. This is the tag on the knockoff from Dhgate. That product code CD4230 is pretty significant. Watch what happens when we Google that product code. The product code actually corresponds to a Chelsea jersey, which is a dead giveaway that the jersey on hand is a knockoff. The other dead giveaway is a product code on the inside of the shirt. It doesn't match the tag, and when you Google it, it comes up with a Barcelona jersey. There is one interesting thing when you Google the product code for the authentic jersey. It actually corresponds to a Nike USSS Dry Strike 2 jersey. Now, I'm not sure, but to me that looks pretty much like the Canada jersey. It's a little disappointing. I'm not sure if Canadian Soccer or Nike is to blame, but it looks like they took an existing blank jersey and just put a Canada logo on top of it. I'm happy to support my country and first World Cup in God knows how many years, but I think Nike could have come up with something a little more creative. So what's the verdict? Unless you're a big fan of Canadian soccer or collecting jerseys, you really can't go wrong with a knockoff from Dhgate. I hate to say that, but it's a pretty good replica. One recommendation, I don't think I would get a number or name on the back if I had to do another knockoff from Dhgate, because like I said, the numbers do look plasticky and cheap and look like they're going to fall off. But otherwise, I'm not sure how you could justify spending the difference between 170 maybe Canadian dollars versus 20, give or take. That's it, guys. I mean, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and thanks for watching my video.